We all call dogs man's best friend, but here's a disturbing thought. What if, in trying to make them perfect for us, humans have actually ruined them? From shaping their bodies in unnatural ways to stealing their instincts, we may have caused more harm than good. So, how did we take wolves, majestic, powerful hunters, and turn them into animals that sometimes can't even breathe properly? Stay with me because the answers will shock you and maybe even change the way you look at your dog forever. 1. Selective breeding gone wrong. Ever looked at a bulldog and thought, wow, that face is adorable? What if I told you that very face makes it hard for them to breathe? Humans bred dogs for looks, not health, and the result is heartbreaking. Pugs gasping for air, Dachshunds struggling with weak spines, and bulldogs often unable to even give birth naturally. We wanted cuteness, but at what cost to their lives? And here's the question nobody wants to ask: are we truly loving them, or are we selfishly loving the idea of them? Because while we smile at their appearance, they silently suffer. Each time we buy a dog bred for looks, we support this painful cycle. So should beauty really come before breath? 2. Loss of natural instincts. Imagine taking a wolf that once hunted in the wild and locking it inside a small apartment. That's exactly what happens with high-energy breeds like Huskies and Collies. Their instincts scream for freedom, yet our modern world cages them in. Do you ever wonder if your dog is secretly unfulfilled, trapped between its natural instincts and the life we forced upon it? They chew, dig, bark, or destroy furniture, not because they're bad, but because their DNA is crying out for purpose. We call it misbehavior, but isn't it really just desperation? What happens when we ignore their true nature for too long? Are we raising pets or prisoners of our convenience? 3. Overbreeding and puppy mills. Behind the wagging tails you see in pet shops lies a nightmare most people never witness. Puppy mills churn out dogs like factory products, where mothers are forced to breed until their bodies break down. But here's the chilling part: many buyers don't even realize they're fueling this cruelty. Could your dream puppy actually come from a life of silent suffering? Inside these facilities, dogs never feel grass under their paws or warmth from a loving hand. Their only job is to produce litter after litter until they're discarded. And when you see that discount puppy, ask yourself, is this love or is it slavery in disguise? The truth is, every purchase keeps these cruel places alive. 4. Obesity and overfeeding. You give your dog an extra treat because you love them, but what if that love is slowly killing them? Dogs in the wild were lean, strong hunters. Today, obesity in pets is at record highs, leading to heart disease, diabetes, and joint pain. The question is, are we feeding them with love or burying them with it? Here's the twist: many owners don't even notice their dogs are overweight until it's too late. A belly rub hides the fat. A wagging tail hides the pain. But inside, their bodies struggle under the weight of too much love. So ask yourself, when you hand over that snack, are you giving joy or shaving years off their life? 5. Abandonment and neglect. Dogs give us loyalty beyond measure, yet every year millions are abandoned. Some are left in shelters, others on the streets. Have you ever wondered why humans call dogs family, but discard them when life gets inconvenient? The cruel irony is that the very creatures who would die for us are often left to die by us. What goes through a dog's mind when the door closes and their owner never comes back? The whimper, the confusion, the waiting, until hope fades. Each abandoned dog tells a story of broken trust. And here's the most painful part: most of them never get a second chance. Do we deserve the title of best friend if we betray them so easily? 6. Cruel training practices. What if your dog isn't misbehaving, but just misunderstood? Shock collars, choke chains, and harsh punishments don't train dogs. They terrify them. Imagine living every day in fear of the person you trust most. Is control worth more than compassion, or have we simply forgotten that dogs learn best through love? Science proves it. Positive reinforcement builds loyalty and joy, while fear-based methods destroy trust. Yet many still choose cruelty because it's faster. But what's faster, breaking a spirit or building a bond that lasts a lifetime? If we call them family, shouldn't we treat them with the same patience we give our children? 7. Fashion over function. Tiny outfits, dyed fur, dogs carried like handbags. When did pets stop being companions and start becoming accessories? Sure, a dog in a tutu may look cute on Instagram, but is that really who they're meant to be? Here's the unsettling truth. In our obsession with fashion, we've turned living beings into props for attention. Think about it. Dogs didn't ask to wear sunglasses or ride in purses. We forced it on them. And while we collect likes online, they silently endure discomfort. The next time you see a stylish dog, ask yourself, is that animal happy or humiliated? Are we honoring their spirit or exploiting it for our vanity? 8. Exploitation and entertainment. Think about the movies, circuses, or even online funny dog clips. But have you ever asked, what happens off camera? Many dogs are overworked, mistreated, or even abused just for human entertainment. If dogs could talk, would they still wag their tails? Or would they beg us to stop turning their lives into shows? Behind every stunt is training, sometimes harsh, sometimes cruel. Behind every viral video could be fear hidden under forced smiles. Do we ever stop to ask if the laughter is worth their suffering? Entertainment fades in seconds, but for the dog, the scars can last a lifetime. 9. Genetic manipulation for profit. Teacup dogs, cloned pets, extreme hybrids. At what point did science cross the line? These experiments might look adorable, but they often leave dogs fragile, sick, and suffering. Are we really creating companions, or Frankenstein pets designed to satisfy human curiosity and greed? Tiny bones break too easily, shrunken organs fail too soon, and yet people line up to buy these special breeds. But here's the dark irony. The smaller and cuter they get, the shorter and sadder their lives become. Isn't it strange that in trying to create the perfect dog, we've created some of the most broken ones? 10. Shortened lifespans and declining health. Here's the final, heartbreaking truth. Despite modern medicine, many dogs are living shorter, less healthy lives. Cancer, heart disease, and genetic illnesses plague breeds that once thrived in the wild. Ask yourself, did humans really give dogs a better life, or did we trade their strength for our selfish desires? The golden retriever that once lived 15 years may now barely reach 10. Bulldogs that once survived in nature can hardly live without human intervention. We advanced in medicine, but regressed in compassion. And here's the haunting question. What kind of best friend takes away years of life from the one who gives us their whole heart? Dogs give us everything: love, loyalty, companionship. Yet in so many ways, humanity has failed them. But here's the good news. Awareness is the first step to change. The more we understand the harm we've done, the more we can do to protect them, love them, and give them the life they truly deserve. If this opened your eyes, don't just scroll away. Hit like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Let's spark a conversation about how we can finally give man's best friend the future they deserve.